on Fuse and other cable networks, and it's hitting stores August 7th. Can you explain basically like the album, what it means to you to have it in stores?
Yeah. Do you want me to look in the camera when I do this? For me, it's a real personal thing because it's like we've worked so hard to write and record records, and everyone thinks this is like our first record, and it is our debut first record that's going to be like in stores and on TV with commercial campaigns and stuff. But we've actually recorded stuff before and released it independently. But this is something where it's kind of a collaboration of everything that we've recorded in the past and new things that we did, you know, the week before we actually started tracking the record. So it's real personal to us because it's like we're taking almost like a history of our band and taking the best parts that we really loved and putting it onto this one record, Luna. And the meaning behind Luna is a really personal one too, so it kind of, I guess it's just a really honest, like personal record, and I'm excited for people to have it.
I'm excited too because like a year ago, you guys were just coming up and I was like, damn, you guys work the MySpace fans great.
Yeah.
And I just saw the new MySpace page for Luna. You got everything you could possibly want as a fan. You have NKTV, Fan of the Moment, Band of the Moment, the whole tour schedule. I mean, that's good enough for a website, but you have a website that you can stream the album on.
Yeah.
Were you afraid with streaming that fans would get it in advance and basically stream it and try to put it up and download it early?
Yeah, you know what? The record did leak, and I'm not gonna point fingers or names, but you know, we have an amazing publicist, Mike Cubios, and he sent out probably like 100 to 300 records worldwide, so that people could have the record and do their reviews and interviews and everything. And obviously, there's going to be somebody who takes a lot of pride in having the privacy of the record themselves. And there's other people that are just like leave it on their desk and somebody walks by and grabs it and puts it up. And we're aware of that, and we weren't upset when we found out it leaked. To be honest, we have so much faith in our fan base that we knew that when the record came out and was available, people were gonna go buy it. And the coolest thing was, at first, the day when I found out it leaked, my heart did drop a little. I was like, oh man, like, you know, it's your child, you know, this record.
Yeah.
This whole band is like, you take it real serious and it's very personal to you. And to see it almost pillaged and raped and given away for free, there was a double-edged sword. There's a side of me that says music should be free. The side that says music is available to everyone. And then there's the side of me that goes, I want to continue playing music so that people can enjoy it. And in order for me to do that, people have to buy it. In the same way that, you know, I go to Subway and buy a nice Subway sandwich, Veggie Delight 6-inch Subway. So back to the record. The cool thing is I just found out that we pre-released Luna on iTunes 2 weeks before the record was to debut, and iTunes wrote us an email saying it's one of the top sellers and it's has 100% buy rate, which means kids aren't cherry picking the songs; they're buying the whole record.
That's what I did. So I gotta say, like, it was just like wow, and you get some extra tracks on it.
You do. You get some extra things. I'm always about going above and beyond, and one thing I stressed to the record label was I don't want to just give a plastic disc to kids. I want kids to be able to buy a CD and get a free shirt, buy a CD and get a free song or free songs. I want kids to be able to open up their CD and have incentive to be more into what National Product is, hence our MySpace. It's about bringing everything all in one, a one-stop shop to kids. So.
Yeah, there's a song on the record that I gotta say has like a down moment, but it came out positive, which was Sean's song.
Totally.
Like, was it hard to write that and perform it live?
Yeah, I mean, as you guys all know, we always talk about it. We didn't talk about it tonight, but Sean's song is a song about our friend Sean who committed suicide. And the day that we wrote it, we actually got a call from our bass player's mother letting us know that Sean had killed himself. was really affected, and we sat down and wrote the song in 10 minutes. It was, and sometimes like when you write a song and it's really immediate, it just comes to you. It's very natural in the process, and there's no afterthought of like, oh, I need to make this chorus this way, or if I want people to like the song, I need to do this. And for me, the songs that are written like that are the ones that are the most sincere and most passionate and real, and they don't take a thought process. It's just like when you get burned, you feel it instantly. You don't have to think about it, you know, and that's exactly what it was about to us, is writing immediately and instantly from the feeling, and I think that's why kids really grasped onto that song.
I mean, I remember the first time I heard it was at the small club on Kdawg here in Las Vegas, and it really touched me because basically 1 out of 3 kids probably knows someone that committed suicide. And I gotta say, like, I love that song, and it will always have a place in my heart.
Cool, man. It's a tragic thing, but you know, it's weird that Sean's song was written about one individual, and over the course of the last 2 years, since he's passed away, he passed away in '04, and since then, you know, we've lost a lot of friends to cancer, to one friend to a plane crash, another friend killed himself as well. And so I guess Sean's song kind of evolved into being a song about one person, but really defines an entire demographic of people that feel loss and pain. So I think that's what's special about it, I guess.
A couple weeks ago, we got the press release on you guys actually have the worst band story for summer of '07.
Yeah.
Basically, a lot of friends we have had broke down in Phoenix due to overheating, but you guys, you can let basically everyone know about Canada and Blue Ribbon.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Canada was just the tip of the iceberg. The truth is that we broke down 3 times in Phoenix, and then we broke down again in some really small South town, like dirty South town, and then we found out that Pet Boys basically used a broken part in our vehicle and reused it and said they put in a new part and charged us for new parts, new labor. We didn't find that out till later. But when we got into Canada, we were out there on tour with Seosin and Poison the Well and our buddies Fight 49. We're coming from Regina. I know it sounds funny, Regina to Calgary, and we're going 70 miles an hour, and we smelled this really foul, like brake rubber burning smell, and we started to lose power in the vehicle, and we thought maybe it's just because we're towing a lot, you know, the weight is like slowing it down. And then the next thing you know, our vehicle slams down onto the ground, and I mean, imagine, you know, over 1,000 pounds in our trailer, and obviously the vehicle is, you've got 7 individuals in it, and then that's heavy, and then the metal of the vehicle itself slamming down full force, and everything just fishtailing. We thought we popped a tire, but everybody was screaming and holding on to one another, and I remember looking to the left and seeing our tire bouncing past us on fire. And when I saw that and looked back, these guys saw it, and it was like, it was almost like a movie, like a funny movie though, but we were all screaming once we saw that again. It was like, ah! And then we saw that, we're like, ah! And so it was 150 yards of skidding and flames, and when we got out, everybody was like, all right, we're safe, everybody okay, we're okay. In my mind, I'm thinking, I already know I'm okay, I don't need to ask these guys, I know that they're okay. I'm like, the car has got to be on fire. So I go to the left side, and our freaking wheel well is just, boof, a huge bonfire coming out of the wheel, and so that was the incident. We lost our van, it was sad, but
Still in Canada, maybe.
now it is crumpled up into a Pabst Blue Ribbon can, and they don't drink Pabst Blue Ribbon there. They think it's, as they like to call it, shite beer.
Oh shit.
So now it's probably being imported to rural America, maybe Alabama or somewhere where like Pabst is definitely enjoyed.
We're just happy you guys are okay, but that's seriously so far, and hopefully no one can top it. Hopefully.